It has been so impressive seeing what the students have brought to this work so far. They are studying at Florida's top universities, bringing up to the minute knowledge from their learnings, and then applying it in real time with this work with local governments. They're adding much needed capacity that the local governments lack, and they're getting remarkable experience, real life work experience that before they've even graduated, they're going to be able to say they've got this tremendous work product to their name.
It's definitely informed me that despite what I thought to begin with, there are a lot more career options in this field than I thought, because I went in thinking that it was very narrow, but really I've met so many different people with so many different jobs. What I enjoyed most was actually learning where we are emissions-wise, at least for the city of Cocoa Beach, and really understanding everything that goes into a GHG emissions report and considering all of the small factors that are apparent to a municipality.
They've definitely assisted me in being able to pinpoint where my career is going to take me, and it's been a really valuable experience to be able to work with them.
The mentor that I was paired with at the City of Cape Canaveral, his name was Zachary Eichels, and we had the best communication. I think that was a skill that maybe I had prior, but it just wasn't as developed. So we had very effective communication. We were able to take a step away from the internship and have our own meetings so that we were on the same page at the same time. And then he was actually able to get me involved with the city and invited me to a city meeting where they discussed the resiliency plan that they introduced for this year. So I was able to see what the work that I was doing would be included into and how it would actually make an impact on the city itself.
So Seminole County, I don't think, has ever done a full government operations inventory before. So this is their baseline. With this inventory, they can set goals for emissions reductions and stuff like that. So hopefully that will come to pass.
This experience, first of all, helped me get credit towards an internship, which is very valuable resume building experience. It has also taught me a lot about grant writing and how research can help local governments determine climate goals, which I think is going to be very helpful for me in the future.
So a coherent statewide response would be awesome as far as setting emissions reductions goal, and then a statewide inventory from both government operations and community-wide as far as everybody's concerned. To start reducing greenhouse gas emissions, we need to first know where they're coming from. So if we can do that coherently statewide, that would be awesome.
So personally, I worked with the City of Cape Canaveral. So they are on a barrier island, and they have recently really been dealing with sea level rise, which is one of the most anticipated impacts that climate change will have within the next century. So Florida itself is going to have to deal with sea level rise and other issues, but as we see in Miami, we're starting to see a lot of issues with king tide and flooding during the daytime, rainy day flooding, and we have hurricane seasons. So I think that for the state and the local governments and municipalities that participated, the fact that we are showing them that looking at your greenhouse gas emissions and calculating how much you're contributing to climate change will actually lessen the impact that climate change will have directly on your community and provide more stability for your residents, and also inform them of how they can make that effective change, and that they won't have to deal with the flooding, they won't have to deal with higher insurance rates, and they're going to be able to have more security and safety once they know that they can do things to help with sea level rise. And especially here in Florida, that's going to be a big issue as we go into the next century.